Nej!
I've been living on the road, made a buck of my soul. I've been singing stories to the crowd. It's been a while since I've been home. I think about you every night, wonder what it would have been like if I stuck around and settled down.
Once again, I am in northern Iceland, accompanied by my uncle, as always, and his trusty dog Sally. This time, I am chasing Artic Char in a very emotionally valuable river. I never fished this river before, but it's very significant to me. Last year, my uncle mentioned it. Told me he used to fish it when he was younger. This year, we decided to go and check it out. I come to find out the whole of my mother's side of the family used to fish this river throughout the summer. My grandmother used to camp out at the river and spend her days there. She passed away when I was 10 years old. So we started in her favorite pool to fish, which is a shell of its former self. It used to be way deeper resting place of hundreds of chars. My grandmother used to take my mother and uncle fishing there when they were younger. After a few casts, I managed to catch my first fish in the river in my grandmother's favorite fishing spot. You could say it was poetic. This river used to hold thousands of Artic char, but over the last couple of years, constant overfishing, killing everything they catch. For example, there's a limit that you can take out of the river, and it's 12 fish. 12 Artic chars that you can take out. And they usually catch around 400. A lot of people do end up killing these fish. And that's just too much, that's too much of a high limit. And that could be the downfall, as many rivers here in Iceland are just allowing too many fish to be taken. But here you can see the first fish I caught in that river. My uncle said to me that he believes my grandmother, his mother, is looking down on us with a smile. But don't get me wrong, I think everyone should be able to take a fish with them. But you don't have to kill everything you catch.
Hvað fyrir hún? Til hamingju. Þetta er sjúllað. One fish equals one cool one. First fish of the day, then you have one. Fucking delicious. Ógeðslegir tóar.
Talking about, I need you to settle down. It's hard enough as it is. No, we're both sick of this. Our feelings irrelevant. At this point, it is what it is. We're falling apart and torn at the seams. Oh, don't you see that we are not what we used to be? So say what you need to say, let me go. Oh, my world shakes with these words you say. I sing deeper underground. My heart wants you to stay, but it's too late for all that I know. Oh, there's no such thing as a clean break when your heart starts bleeding. tried to help you see, but attempts were lost on me, cause you never figured it out.
Þeir bara samt beint fyrir framan með
You need the Holy Ghost or someone to let you know that you're only weighing yourself down. We're falling apart and torn at the seams. Oh, don't you see that we are not what we used to be?
Okay, þú múin að hafa hana.
So say what you need to say. Let me down. Oh, my world shakes with these words you say. I sink deeper in the ground. My heart wants you to stay, but it's too late for all that now. Oh, there's no such thing as a clean break when your heart starts bleeding out. Yeah.
Two of my friends and my girlfriend decided to join us while we were fishing that day. Also my mother and father came to check on us, but decided to join me and my uncle, and we are in this spot, and we find out that the fish are not, they do not want traditional retrieves. We need to retrieve it oddly, for example like this. I'll walk and then he responds to it. And we just catch fish after fish.
Þetta sjúllubleikja. Aðeins að fara betur með hana. Svona. Til ég að taka mynd. Og ég að taka mynd? Já. Já. Það sýnir. Ég að ná í myndið hana, ég myndi alveg svo fljótandi í hlutunum.
Settle down, maybe in another life. So if I fly too far, will I still have a place inside your heart?
I'd like to take a moment to talk about the life cycle of
Þetta
an
ekkert
Artic
lítil
char.
fiskur heldur.
They are a lot like salmonids or salmon, but in a sense they aren't. These fish, they spawn in the river, and once they reach sexual maturity, they leave the river. Every summer for 1 or 2 months, then they come back to the river, spawn, stay in the river until they leave again for sea. And they eat, for example, in the river, not unlike salmon. And you can see, for example, that fish, it's silver. It means it's fresh from the sea. But once they turn this black and orange, red, I don't know, then they have been in the river for a while. Now it comes to my favorite moment of the trip. Me and my uncle were taking turns fishing the whole trip, but you can only fish from 7 until 10. And 30 minutes until we couldn't fish anymore, he finally got a fish. He hadn't gotten a fish the whole day.
Kallinn ennþá segur, ennþá með þetta. Hvað segir maðurinn fyrstu Ólafsfjarðarbleikjuna?
Í 30 ár.
30 ár?
Þetta bara flottur fiskur, eitthvað smár en allt í lagi. Ekki að láta það fara?
Jú.
Hérna, góði minn, farðu bara svo, hérna í róleitum.
Þessi bara nýkomin úr sjónum líka.
After my uncle caught his first fish here in 30 years, he also decided to start the day off with an absolutely gorgeous Artic Char.
Það hana?
Jú.
Það ætlar að berjast við hana aðeins lengur.
Við sjáum bara hvað stefnir það kemur nær, já.
Það er ekki að draga hann upp á land, sko. Við bara háa hana. Þetta er það?
fallegur fiskur. Hæ?
Öss.
Öss.
Simpi með þetta.
Ertu ekki með myndavélina í gangi? Þessa?
Jú, reyndar.
Er ekki bara fínt svona?
Jú. Svona.
Látum hana bara fara.
Ok. Ég var handið sjómyndir aldrei.
Já, ég tími.
Ég vil ekki leyfa honum að fara í skrúðuna. Takk.
I know you think I think too much, but I don't know if it's enough. All I want are your eyes, all mine, and underneath of it all, I dream of 5-6 shooters, hallelujahs, all able to save us. But did I ever want love, or did I ask too much? Young dirty love, come get us drunk, let's cover up what we really want. All you see and all you feel are skin and bones. They don't hold your soul like real love. No, you can't control who you really are, what you really want. So I met you in the hotel, dim little lobby. I've been on the road since you last saw me, and I don't need a reason to bleed until we're even. But did I ever want love, or did I ask too much? Young dirty love, come get us done, let's cover up what we really want. Oh, is it any wonder our love isn't what we thought it was? Is it any wonder our love isn't what we thought it was? Is it any wonder, oh Lord, is it any wonder our love isn't what we thought it was? When all we do is hurt ourselves.
Fun fact, the guy I'm with, his family used to fish here back in the day as well.
Hvað þetta? Þetta hengja?
Now day 3 starts off kind of rocky. We're not having a difficult time finding the fish because they're not in their usual spot. But as I'm fishing further down from here, my uncle yells up and he yells, "Oh my god, I see so much fish in this hole." I'm like, "What? Really? There's never fish in this hole. Never seen a fish in this hole." But he was correct.
Simpi.
I finally managed to hook up with a fish, but for fuck's sake, I would have regretted it in the end.
Nei! Nei, ég held að stöngi mig
The
brotnaði.
rod that my parents gave me as a graduation gift had broken. So that fish came at a deep, heavy price.
Ég veit það ekki.
kjaftaði það?
Nei. Við reynum allavega að gera eitthvað gott úr því.
My uncle's never-ending positivity sometimes can be a little bit too much, but I love him for it because he's always positive. He always has hope. And we just switched up rods. I had another one that broke this spring, but we fixed it before this trip. So we used that, and his 30-year-old rod and 30-year-old reel. It's crazy. It's like he was using it while the Soviet Union was still a thing.
Þetta náttúrulega. Nú fyrir hinn áttur og góðum skal ég þetta. Kommi. Þetta bara aftur við. Það þetta einn, það komið 3 ár. 3 ár. Það halda þessu. Einmál.
This patch of river was absolutely filled to the brim with Arctic char. There was like 30, 40 chars just chilling in the middle of the river, and they wouldn't answer to anything traditional. We had to be like stripping the nymph in or something weird and trying like nymphs that really work. So anyway, we decided to split up and try to look for the fish. We checked out a cool waterfall, and then after that I found a bunch of fish. I told my uncle he wanted to try another spots, and yeah. As during the morning I had to go through a whole bunch of flies to finally get one of these fish to bite on.
Please leave that out. Shitty fucking landing. Oh. Come on, come on. Go get that thing. I promise. Oh, it's a fine char.
I'm trying to be sneaky, so I gotta really stay far down and throw far to not spook these fish. Þetta bolti maður. Þetta mikið grein fyrir því. So I'm gonna take a moment to talk about some conservation, because this place really needs some new regulations. This is an absolutely amazing river and it has a lot of emotional value to me. And I think the lowering of the bag limit of fish you can have would be a great start. I don't want to see this place die. And with global warming and everything, these fish heavily affected by it, you might.
And off it goes. Got him.
I would also like to take a moment, if you've gone this far into the video, just to thank you for watching. This has been one of the greatest fishing trips I've been on in my life. And I'm very grateful. Perfect.
Keep me steady on the ground when my head's lost in the clouds. That spotlight, though it shines bright, could never drown you out. I know it's hard.